All right, guys. So, if you know anything about Counter-Strike, skins market, you know the one thing that everyone seems to agree on is that just invest in cases and you'll be fine. You'll make shit ton of money. You just gotta, buy and hold. The gamblers are opening millions of cases every week, and you can go on Case Tracker, CS:GO Case Tracker, and you can see that like every month there's like tens of millions of cases opened, and uh, as people are saying, the supply of cases is going down, at least for the rare cases, it's going down. And if the supply is decreasing, prices must increase. Supply and demand, basic econ shit, of course. But the thing is, this shit has gotten out of hand because I have actually gone back and run the numbers to see what the actual supply of cases are. And are we actually running out, or is this just some like, meme that people are parroting and pumping up the price? Is the demand for cases coming from investors, buying cases to hoard in their storage units? Or is it like mostly from the people opening cases? Because if it's from investors, these people are eventually going to dump the cases on the market. So like even though the on the market, if you can see like some of the listings for some cases might be getting low, like let's see what Prisma case only 28K. Um where's some of the rare cases? Glove case only 20K. Broken Fang. Oh, Broken Fang is a discontinued case, so the supply in this case is like definitely going down. Only 4K. But this 4K doesn't mean much if, some collector, if a handful of collectors have 100K each in their inventory, they can just dump and destroy the market. So I'm actually the one who made this. Some of you might have seen this post if you're on the CSGO market forum. Um, it did get some attention. So I went and I tried to do my best to calculate the supply of every single case in CS history. So I went back all the way, starting from the very first case, Weapon Case 1, and then Bravo case, Esports 2013 case. And the way I calculated these numbers was I looked at the Steam charts player count. You can see Steam charts, yes, player. And, yeah, yeah. This shows the average concurrent players for in the last 30 days. Not the last 30, but in a 30-day period. And this goes back all the way to Counter-Strike Go. So you can get these numbers from here. And what you do to get the monthly active users using the average concurrent players is that you multiply it by 32. Valve actually did release the monthly active users a couple times, and it matches up with like it's about times 32 of this. So it's not exact, it's just a heuristic, but it's a pretty accurate heuristic. So I used that to get the monthly active users. And then I assumed like, like the average player was getting a certain amount of cases. Before so there's basically two calculations. There's the way you could get cases before June 1st, 2023, and after that. Um, Before it was very easy to get cases. You could get like multiple per week. So there were some accounts that were farming like multiple every week. So I just used an average of 2.6 cases per account per uh, per month. So if there was let's say 10 million monthly active users that month, there would be 26 million cases dropped. According to my this number, I basically like 2.6. It might seem kind of like arbitrary, but I did tinker around with it a lot, and it comes out pretty accurate, I think. I can go like more into details later, about my methodology and how I, came upon these numbers. Uh, that's like a whole video in and of itself. But for now, we can sort of you can like read this post if you want to like a little more detail. I'm also down to like show my code and stuff. But basically, let's just move on to the numbers. So this is basically the estimate for how many millions of each case there have been dropped total. And then I go to CSGO case tracker to get the total amount of that case that was unboxed. And you can subtract that to get to see what the remaining is. So as you can see for the fracture case, there was about 620 million cases dropped with 156 million unboxed. So there's still 462 million remaining. Whereas for like an older case, like a Chroma case, only 34 million was dropped, 32.7 million was unboxed. So it's only about 1.5 million remaining. So this is why the Chroma case is much more valuable because it actually does have a much more limited supply than the fracture case. But then some cases, like the glove case, it's about like 16, $17 in the Steam market. But you can see, let's see, where's the glove case? Right here. 113 million was dropped total. About 60 million was unboxed. There's still 53.5 million glove cases remaining. While, let's say, we consider the market cap 16.5, let's say, per glove case times 53.5. It means the glove case market cap is almost a freaking $1 billion. And this makes no sense at all. This just means that the glove case is really overpriced. There's basically just tons of investors hoarding glove cases. And like, yeah, sure. I think like some of these cases are actually like, like in inactive accounts lost, but vast majority of the remaining supply is just in storage boxes. It's just going to be slowly unloaded. So I think the glove case is extremely overvalued, especially if you look at the unboxing numbers. It's not that great for the glove case. I think it's something like 200K per month for the glove case. Oh, it's only 100K a month. So yeah, it's terrible. It's like that supply is never going away. So you can like look at these numbers, see what actually makes sense. Like ideally, you want the remaining supply to be low, and you want the current rate of unboxing to be high, so that the remaining supply is, going to get lowered faster. Um, I honestly should have added another column showing the current unboxing rate, but look at you can get that number from CSGO Case Tracker and compare them, see which case you think is a good investment based on those two factors. I mean, also you have to consider the price, like if something is already like $20, probably unless like it's extinct, um, it's probably not a great investment. It's probably not going to double like 10x. You also have to consider that something like let's say we have 30 million monthly active users, 1.6 cases per month per active user, 48, you do times point 1 to see how many rare cases. So 480K rare cases are being dropped, divided by, I think there's like something like 42 rare cases or 41. It means something like 12K rare cases are being dropped every month. So if like something like the Bravo case or Weapon Case 1, the unboxing numbers for those are so low that the supply is actually like about flat, if not like slightly increasing. So some of these, the supply actually is not increasing. So keep that in mind. So from a cursory glance, we can see like let's just try to see like the cases where the remaining supply percentage is extremely low. It's like so like over here, almost 75% of the supply is still remaining. We don't want to touch that. This is freaking huge supply remaining. Like if the fracture case were to go to $1, it would mean that like the market cap of the fracture cases alone would be $460 million dollars. The market cap of the CSGO economy as a whole right now is something like 4.8 billion dollars. So that would be like almost a tenth of that. So that just doesn't make sense. So like in like a rational world, you would not expect the fracture case to be a great investment unless all of CSGO, like the entire market goes up a lot. And in that case, like you can find like other investments that outperform the fracture case. So either way, it's not a great investment. So let's just see. I remember the chroma case was like only 4.5% of the supply is remaining. And I think the unboxing numbers are fairly like for like how low the supply is. Let's see. Chroma case, please. Where'd it go? So 53,000 opened every month. Well, it's not every month. We can like I think it's like a lower month right now. Okay, no, no. It's about average, like, in the last year of a 53K. Let's say 12K is being added to the supply. So it's about minus 40K every month. So that's minus almost 500K every year. That's a third of the supply every year. This is actually if you think about it that way, like you should expect the chroma case like to like break out. Like this shit should be actually like worth more than the breakout or the fracture case. Well, actually, like, oh well, never mind. Because like you also have to consider that like there's the Chroma 2 and Chroma 3 cases which have the same golds. So like that really like puts a damper on the Chroma case skins. But then maybe the Chroma case coverts, because those you can only get from the Chroma case. Maybe those will go up. So you have to like but it's not really great. But maybe the Dragon King, the Cartel, these are pretty good skins. Like the the cost of unboxing these should go up as the chroma case increases from like almost becoming extinct. So maybe this is a good proxy investment. I mean, I would not suggest blindly FOMOing in without like doing your own research. I'm just like putting out feelers. These are not things I'm personally invested in. I can show you like my own portfolio, and it's not that. But let's first see. Huntsman case, only 18% remaining, and it's like only like one case with Huntsman OG knives. So it's like, this does have a unique selling point, but I think the unboxing numbers for the Huntsman case is like really low. Winter offensive. Honestly, I'm not seeing great case. I think like maybe like the OG cases because um well no never mind because there's 55 million revolver. Like I meant the OG knives, right? I thought maybe they would have limited supply, but nope. Here you have the revolver with 55 million. So if you want to unbox the OG knives, there's always going to be plenty of revolver cases to go around. So that's not great. Honestly, like it's really hard to see like a good case investment. Maybe the chroma case, but I really don't see anything else. The Prisma case is really popular, right? So it's like 200 million total, about 70 million unboxed. Still two-thirds of the supply left, it's like and like the unboxing demand is like it's it's going down a lot as new cases are released, as the Prisma case, goes up in price. You can't expect the same rate of unboxing. So I don't see this going under 100 million remaining supply for like a long time. The breakout cases, surprisingly, like only 23% remaining. So this is the only case with the like the butterfly faith and stuff, right? So this actually like not a terrible investment, right? Because like there's no replacements, only 20 million, right? 20 million is a lot though. It's like, and the breakout case is already expensive, so the unboxing rate is already pretty low. I recall it was something like 150K. Breakout case with this, nope. The operation breakout. 136. I think this is okay, so let's say on average 200K a month. That's 2.5 mil. Let's just say 2.5 mil a year, right? That's still 8 years to like, and that's to say like if the so obviously like the unboxing rate is going to go down as the breakout case goes up in price even more as the supply decreases. So, but even if the unboxing rate doesn't go down, you're still looking at fucking 8 years. So, like 2033 to exhaust the breakout cases at the current rate of unboxing. That's just, bro, the game might be dead by then. It's like, I hope I don't think CS will be dead in 2033, but like, it's like a long time. I think there are better investments than cases. Like, I just wanted to like, I think like cases will still go up because like just because the buying pressure, like so many people are just dumping their paychecks into cases blindly. So the buy pressure is going to remain high as long as the CS market doesn't fucking die. I think cases will, at worst, just stay flat or just do really bad. I think like some of them might go up a little bit, like maybe you'll double your money. I don't know, but the fundamentals. People are always saying, they have the cases have great fundamentals. Jesus every other day. Cases are going extinct. They're not fucking going extinct. You'll be fine. Valve is not like the game developer is literally incentivized to make cases cheap. So more of the money goes into keys. So cases are not fucking dying. There's plenty left. Most are just hoarded by investors. And yeah, like this just you should consider this before you just blindly dump your money into cases.